Okay, so the Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. So people look at this matchup and they joke, "Oh, these two teams are battling it out to see who's gonna lose to the Chiefs and Mahomes in the AFC Championship." And I beg to differ. I think these two are battling it out to see who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Because my thing is, if the Browns are smart, they're going to wear Kansas City ass out, bruh. They're going to run the ball down their throats. They're going to make that defense tired. That pass rush is going to get to Mahomes. And they're going to wreak some havoc, man. And also, they have a QB who I'm assuming is better than Baker Mayfield. I'm assuming he's better than Jimmy Garoppolo and Baker Mayfield. So, yeah. Back to this game. So, Ravens-Bills. So, Ravens, they got a stout secondary. Bills got a stout receiving core. Now, the one thing the Ravens have to do is they have to run the ball down the Bills' throats. They can't, because if they start relying on passing, they're not going to win this game. Because Josh Allen has too many weapons for them to keep up. Like, who the hell is on the Ravens other than Mark Andrews? Don't say Marquise Brown. All he does is the Sean Jackson shit with the 90-yard touchdowns, like once a game. Like that's all he does, bro. So who else? Devin Duvernay, 50-year-old Dez Bryant. Like someone please tell me, because I don't know why the Ravens didn't go after Michael Gallup, because Michael Gallup would have been perfect for this team, because he could stretch the field, he can run block, he can do all that shit. So because the thing about Marquise Brown is I don't think he's like a number 2 receiver, but he is a 1B receiver. He's not a 1A. He needs a one, like, if they had Michael Gallup, Marquise Brown, that would have worked out, because now you can't double team any of them. And then now Mark Andrews is a little bit more open. And then now, whichever bum-ass third receiver they have, like Willie Snead, or maybe they want to have 2 tight ends with Nick Boyle. Like, those, he probably make those dudes look good too. So, I don't know. I mean, they did still make the playoffs, so that's one thing. Their run game is still good, even without Mark Ingram doing. I don't know why Mark Ingram is still on the team, because they got J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards doing all the shit. They're probably gonna trade Mark Ingram this offseason. But back to this game, the Ravens need to run the ball down the Bills' throats if they have any chance of winning this game, because the Bills will fucking outscore them otherwise. Now, I think this just feels like it's Lamar's year, you know what I mean? It's like he was counted out, that he wasn't going to go to the playoffs. He shit himself. Miraculously, he came back and won. Like, this just feels like his year, and then, like, people are looking at Josh Allen. I think the Bills have arrived a year too early. I don't think this is their year. I mean, it looks like their year, but I think they're a year or two early. I think next year they will probably be among the favorites, AFC. But I think this year is just like they've had all this unsuspected success or unexpected success, and I don't know if they'll know how to handle it, honestly, because this is their first time like hosting a playoff game. I mean, they hosted a playoff game last time, but like, I mean, this is their first year doing that shit, and I don't know because I don't think Josh Allen has ever had to deal with that type of pressure before. Like, because if you really think about it, it's kind of like been reversed in a way, because before it was Lamar who was getting copied, like number 1, he was like number 4, like he was always getting the home field advantage. Now it's reversed. Now Lamar's the wild card. Now Josh Allen is the hunted. So it's different now. So I think Lamar, he finally has no pressure. He can just go out and play his game, and I think this is gonna be good for Lamar. Lamar he seems like he's on a mission this year. I'm not saying he's gonna go all the way to the Super Bowl because we still gotta see him beat the Chiefs, which we have not seen yet in his career. So I do believe in Lamar. I do think he will pull out this game. All the Ravens have to, because the Bills' defense has been inconsistent all season long. So if they could just find a way to run the ball down their throats and keep this game close, I think Lamar will pull it out in the end. I think this is a good chance for because Josh Allen hasn't really had like that one loss that just hurt. That just that stings. I mean, he had that Bills Texans, but that was his first ever playoff game. That's different. It's like, oh yeah, it's his first ever play. He doesn't have that one loss. It's just like you take that loss, it just fucking stings. Like it eats at you. Like Lamar, he had that shit last year when he against the Titans. You know, he was the number 1 seed. Like this year, like Josh Allen's number 2 seed, but like he's basically playing like a number 1 seed at this point. You know what I mean? So I think Josh Allen, he needs this type of loss to get better in the future. But we'll see. We'll see. I do think the Ravens will pull this out. I think it'll be Ravens Chiefs, and then it'll be Saints Packers. I need to see that shit though. Oh my fucking god! Aaron Rodgers versus Drew Brees for the first time in forever. Like Frozen style. like for the first time in forever. But you get the point. Like, because Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, they've always gotten really close to a conference championship appearance together, but they've never. It's always one of them has choked right before. Like, I don't know. They've just never matched up. But back to this game, Ravens Bills. Okay, now that I've just concluded all this shit, I will probably just give a score of all of my predictions. I'll say 38 Ravens, 31 Bills. I'll say Chiefs 32, Browns 28. I'll say Packers 31, Rams 25, and I'll say Buccaneers 35. No. Saints 35, Buccaneers 32. And that'll be it.